Nigeria's representative at the FIBA Champions Cup for Men, Kano Pillars, earlier today recorded their second consecutive victory to move closer to the final phase of the championship in Cairo, Egypt. The Nigerian champions beat Angolan champions, the Augusto basketball team, 83 points to 79 to move second in Group A with 5 points, trailing Al Ahly Sporting Club by a point. Pillars Abubakar Usman was impressive in the tie with 23 points, 2 assists and 2 rebounds despite trailing the Angolans 15-29 in the first quarter. They bounced back and dominated the second, third and fourth quarter. Pillars will face Group A leaders Al Ahly Sporting Club in a top-of-the-table clash, and a win for the Nigerian champions will guarantee them a spot in the knockout phase. 2016-2017 Nigerian Professional League runners-up Rivers United are champions of the Super 4 pre-season tournament at the Nnamdi Ezekwe Stadium in Enugu. An early strike by Ivorian marksman Guy Khomeini, and all the Port Harcourt clubs needed to beat Wiki Torres by a lone goal. NPFL champions Enugu Rangers and FC Ifeanyi played out a 1-1 draw in the final game of the Super 4 tournament. Rivers United finished the pre-season tournament with 6 points. Rangers finished on 5 points. Wiki on 4 points, while FC Ifeanyi finished bottom of the group on 1 point. Now, the Minister for Youth and Sports, Solomon Dalung, says that Nigeria is making remarkable progress. In an interview with Channel Sports, Dalung confirmed there are positives from 2016 that can be worked upon for next year. More stories now. Chelsea are back at the top of the English Premier League and made it 9 successive league wins as Diego Costa scored the winner against the stubborn West Brom at Stamford Bridge. Well, the Spain striker took advantage of a mistake by assistant Gareth McCauley in the 76th minute to rob the defender of possession and curl a brilliant left foot, shooting past Ben Foster. Meanwhile, Henrik Mkhitaryan's first English Premier League goal gave Manchester United a 1-0 victory over top 4 rivals Tottenham. Also, Sofiane Boufal scored his first EPL goal as his spectacular strike from 25 yards gave Southampton a win over Middlesbrough. Liverpool and West Ham United settled for a 2-2 draw. In stories outside of Nigeria now, rescue and emergency officials in Egypt say at least 25 people have been killed in a bomb explosion in the Coptic Christian Cathedral complex in Cairo. Dozens of others were injured in the blast in a chapel adjoining St. Mark's Cathedral during a Sunday service. Many of the victims are thought to be women and children. Egypt's Christian minority has often been targeted by Islamist militants. Christians gathered to show anger at the attack. Egypt has seen a wave of attacks by militants since 2013, when the military overthrew President Mohamed Morsi, an elected leader who hailed from the Muslim Brotherhood, and launched a crackdown against Islamists. Some of Mr. Morsi's supporters blamed Christians for supporting the overthrow. The Turkish government says that Kurdish militants appear to be responsible for twin bomb attacks on police outside a stadium in Istanbul on Saturday. Deputy Prime Minister Numan Kurtulmus said that initial findings pointed towards the Kurdistan Workers' Party, which has targeted security forces in the past. At least 38 people died near Istanbul's Vodafone Arena when attackers struck after a top division football match. A car bomb hit a police vehicle and a suicide bomber blew himself up nearby. Mr. Newman says about 300 to 400 kilograms of explosives were used in Saturday's evening's attack. Turkey is a member of the US-led coalition fighting IS. It is also facing a renewed conflict with the band PKK in southeastern Turkey. And the main news again. Channels Television today hosted guests in Lagos as the 21st anniversary celebration climaxed in the grand style with a gala night. We do sincerely thank you so much indeed for being a part of the News at 10 tonight as we mark 21 years of professional broadcasting. Have a splendid night rest. Good night.